Hey everybody! How's everybody doing today? So in today's video, I want to go over a rolling project pan. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because I have quite a collection of makeup and I find that I have a hard time going through everything. So to keep myself accountable, I have a basket here in front of me and makeup all over my desk. So as I get everything together, I'm going to put it inside the basket and I'm going to try to go through it. Like I said, it's going to be a rolling project, so there are things that are almost empty that I want to finish up, and then that way I can replace it with something else because I'm pretty sure there's a replacement for it somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with things I want to go through. First, we'll start with primers. I want to use up my Clinique Super Primer. So I'm going to use this up. I already marked it, which is right here. So this is my first mark. There's no other marks on it. So I want to finish this up by the end of the year. It's my goal. Because I've had this for probably like 6 months, 7 months, I think. I've had this for a little while. Next one will be the number 7 Laboratories. This is a dark spot correcting serum. I would like to replace this after I finish using it up. And as you can see, I've already marked it, so it's right there. I don't have much more to go, but I want to finish this. All right, next will be eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion primer in Eden. This is pretty full. Yeah, it's pretty full, and I haven't really used it. I think I used it a few times, so I want to finish using this up. And I have a lot more other eyeshadow primers, but I want to use this up. So my goal is to use this every day. Since I do my makeup every day, I do my eyes. Kind of, this is my normal look. I do a little bit of eye makeup, a little bit of concealer, and that's it. That's what I do. So most of this stuff I should be able to use up fairly quickly. So yeah, I want to use this. So once this is all gone, I'll replace this with something else if I use it up. God, I'm hoping. That's why I'm doing this project pan. Okay, next I have the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint. I've used this a few times. It's a little bit darker. I seem to like my eyebrows a little bit darker now with my my hair being darker. So this is actually in light. They have one that's blonde that I already used up, but I want to finish this one because I stopped using this one. So I want to use this one up. Since we're on brows, I do have, oh, there's a couple more brows I want to use. I put it back in my drawer. All right, one is NYX Micro Brow in blonde. So it's just a micro pencil. I want to use this up. Should be pretty easy for me to use this up. So definitely want to finish that. The next one is by Maybelline. This is the Tattoo Studio and the Brow Tint Pen. I actually like this, but I don't use it all the time. I use it to like just kind of draw out or define my tail. It's pretty much all I use it for. Or I'll use it, I have some spots up here that it doesn't get any color when I use my other ones. So I just kind of take it and just kind of draw it in because it looks like there's a sparse area in my eyebrows. So that's what I use this for. But I want to finish using this up. This is actually my second one that I've purchased. I really do enjoy this, but I've kind of replaced it with other things. So I definitely want to use this up. Okay, and in no particular order, I guess we'll stick with face. My next thing I want to use up is the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. So I've already marked it about right here. You can see where it's at. I think I took it out to see if it still matches right now. It's in light medium sand, which isn't a bad one. But like I said in my last video, I don't do my foundation all that often. I really only do it on the weekends, and it's about the only time I really use foundation. So I try to do foundation and blush and stuff to try to use up what I do have. So I'm gonna pull this out and hopefully I can make a dent in it. I really want to. So this is my goal, is to get rid of this one by the end of the year. The Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it, but I still have a lot of product left. Actually, I have a lot of product. That's a lot of product still left in there. So I have hit pan, but I want to finish it up, and I'm almost there. So I'm hoping, since I'm doing this video, I'll hold myself accountable and finish this up. My next one, bronzer. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. I actually have a good size dent in there. I don't know if you can see that. But I would really like to hit pan on this. So that's why I pulled it in here. I don't know anybody that's hit pan on this, but here's my go. It's only January 26th, so hopefully we can make it. I have a sample size of the Becca First Light Priming Filter. And as you can see, I already marked it, so there's not much left in here. But I want to finish it up. That's why I have 2 primers in here. I'm almost there. I can finish that up, right? I should be able to finish that up. All right. I'm sorry these are dirty, but I want to finish up using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So I have a big one, and then I have a little tiny one. I really think that this is too yellow of an undertone for me, but I have another one that I think I can kind of mix them. But this one is literally almost empty. It's almost emptied. So once I finish this, I want to finish this one up. I still have quite a bit left in here. So that's my goal. Get rid of these concealers. Next one that I want to use up is the Rimmel Mascara, Wonderful Real Mascara. This is in Extreme Black. So here's my mascara. Whee! This is a very wet formula. Every time I use it, doesn't matter how careful I am, I always get mascara on my eyelids. So my goal is to use this up, so I don't have to use this anymore. I'm not a big fan of the formula. It's just very wet. And I have E.L.F. blush. I have Mellow Mauve. And there's not, I mean, it looks practically brand new. Like I've maybe used it a couple of times. And I've had this one for a while too. Don't ask me how long, because I couldn't tell you, but it's a really pretty color. It's very, it could be cool toned. It could be, it's a beautiful mauve color, and I really enjoy this color. So I want to use this up. I want to see if I can try to hit pan on this at least. So there's that. All right, next I have eyeliner. I have a Morphe Gel Eyeliner in the shade Black. I have used this quite a bit, and then I stopped. I still have this plastic thing on it, and I still have this little plastic thing, which I think is why this hasn't dried up. Very wet still. It's a great eyeliner, it really is. I just stopped using it, so I still have quite a bit left. Like, I swear, this pod never ends. It's what it is. This tiny little thing, it's never ending. So I'd like to hit bottom on this somewhere and take a good dent out. I want to be able to use this up before it goes bad or it dries out on me. So there's that. My next one is going to be eyeshadow. All right, so I have a single by Urban Decay in Midnight Cowboy. Ew, I can't open it. Ah. I don't know if you can see that. It's so pretty though. I actually really enjoyed this color. Let me see if I can swatch it for you guys. Build it up. This is like my perfect shimmer. if you guys can see. Right there. It's like a champagne golden color. It was like the rave like 2 years ago. But I still find it very pretty and very sparkly, and that's actually why I want to use it up before the formula goes dry and I'm not able to use it anymore. It kind of just sits there and I don't really use it a lot. So I really want to use that up. This is one of my goals, is to hit pan on this. And the whole... Okay, so since we're on eyeshadow, here's something that I bought and I think I used it once. This would be the Morphe and Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette. Literally, I think I used it once. I used the bright pink colors and I noticed that they stained my eyes, and then I never used it again. I have no idea why I got this. I really don't. But try to keep the mirror out of the frame. I don't even know. I think I used that color right there and it stained my eyelids, but I'm really intrigued. Some of these and some of these greens. I'd like to try that brown too. I'm definitely into browns. And that mustard, like a mustard yellow. It's what's the tea? I guess you could say that looks like tea, but I guess it depends on how you like your tea. But I really want to use this palette. It kind of just sits there and I don't use it a lot, so it's going to be my goal. See, be more creative, use more color, try to think outside the box. Not necessarily hit pan. I mean, I wouldn't mind hitting pan, but just to see how creative I can get with colors. So this is going to be my project pan and see how far I can come. Pop Lippie pencil in the shade Another Round. So as you can see, I have a good size amount left. So how far I can use this up. With masks, we have to go everywhere with masks, so weekend thing. I definitely don't wear lip stuff to work. Chapstick is what I wear to work, but I'd like to see how far I can get by the end of the year on this one. And this is the only the lipstick pencil I'm going to bring in. If I do use this up, then I'll bring in another one, but for right now I would like to use this one up. Lipstick primer that I've used up pretty good amount. I don't have much left, so definitely been used, but I want to finish it up. There's not much left, so there's that one. All right, now I have one lipstick bullet that I really enjoyed the color at one point, and this is actually by Ulta Beauty in the shade Coming Up Roses. This is a really pretty pink. It's very bright, very vibrant. And I'm going to see if I can use it up. It's still creamy. It's just a really gorgeous lipstick, and I just don't use it, and I want to use it. All right, next one is, I have two lip glosses. One is by Becca, Glow Gloss in the shade Rose Gold. As you can tell, I barely used it, and it's a full size. So I'm gonna put a dent in it. Yeah, it's full. I've had it, I've used it a few times. I like the color. I need to find a combination that works so I can continue to use it. So I think that's my goal, is to see how far I can come down here. That's my goal. The next one that I pull, Nourishing Lip Plumper is what it is. And this is in the color Rose Bronze. So as you can see, I barely put a dent in it. It's like right there. Yeah, it's like I barely even put a dent in this. So I brought it in because it's pretty older in my collection, but it's still gorgeous, still works perfect. The plumping effect, I don't really feel like, it doesn't tingle, it doesn't hurt. Some of the buxom ones that I've tried, I can't keep them on longer than 5 minutes. I'm like, this has got to come off. I can't stand that tingling. So this one doesn't have that tingling sensation. At least I didn't notice. And I really like the color. I like the way it looks on me. But with COVID, who's really wearing lip glosses? So it's been kind of sitting in there for about a year-ish. It's been in there for a while. But it's still good, and I want to be able to use it. So that's why I'm putting it in my project pan. All right, last two are setting sprays. This one's almost empty. Maybe a couple sprays, and this is the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set. I like this. When I finish this up, I will remember to repurchase another E.L.F. setting spray. I like this one a lot. So there's not much left. So I will be finishing this up. I could probably finish this up in 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Yeah. But in its replacement, I have Ciate London Everyday Vacay Setting Spray. So I have this one. And that's going to replace that one when I finish it up. There's not much left in here. See what I mean? Like I have very little left in here. And then probably if I had to take a guess, maybe that much. It's like I get them and then I don't finish using it. I don't know what that is about, but I'm going to finish it. So when I start finishing these up, I'm going to put them into an empties basket. I want to kind of be able to go through all my makeup and be able to use it and show you guys what I'm using. Everything that I have, I've purchased with my own money. I haven't received any PR or anything like that. This is all my money, is what I like to do. I like to see what kind of things that I like. I've been really liking for concealers, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I really enjoy that. I used to really like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but that's full coverage, so I noticed I do very little. I think I used that today, and I do very like right here, because as you can see, it's nighttime, it's the end of the day, my makeup should be coming off soon. It just kind of hangs. I don't know if that's a color, it might be the color, or it's just later in the day. It looks really good in the morning when I set it, but I have a lot of concealers and I kind of want to go through them and actually use them up instead of just sitting there. So this is just, I guess, more for me, because I want to be able to use up my the things that I buy and that I enjoy using, but also to go through them. I use my own money. I want to use them up. I want to get my money's worth of it. So this is just to keep me in check and to be able to show you guys what I think about it. And like I said, it's going to be a rolling project pan, so if things are finished, I'm going to replace them. And then I'll let you guys know when I replace them. So if I use this up in 2 weeks, I'll make sure that I put it in my little notebook that when I used it up and what I replaced it with. So those are my goals for 2021. So I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless, and everybody have a great night, day, or weekend, whenever you're watching this, and take care of each other. Bye. Hi guys, Sarah here. So I'm editing the video that I made last Tuesday on the 26th, and I've been using the products that I've been wanting to use for the project pan. I have finished using the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set Spray, so I finished using this. This is empty, so this will go on my empties video. And I'm actually replacing it. I'm going to keep the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Setting Spray in, but I'm going to add this in the NYX Professional Dewy Setting Spray. I'm going to add this one in. This one's almost out too. It's like somewhere, if I had to take a wild guess, it's probably somewhere down here. Down here. If I had to take a wild guess. So this will probably take me like a week or so to use this up. But I'm going to add this in. This will all be in the description box below. Also, I've been using the Clinique primer, super primer, and I've noticed that it is making me break out. Like, I have a lot of breakouts. So I'm actually going to stop using that for right now, and I will go back to using the Becca because I was using that for a while. But I'm going to stop using that and see if my skin calms down. I know I'm really red and everything, but whatever, it's the end of the day. I'm tired. It's like 8 o'clock at night. It's almost bedtime. Anyway, you guys have a great day, night, or weekend. If you like this channel and the progress where we're going, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, be nice to each other, love one another, and God bless you all. Good night. All right, my next one is going to be the Rimmel Wonderful Real Mascara. This is a very wet formula, very wet. When I apply this, I find that no matter how I apply it, I always seem to get hooded eyebrows. I don't think anybody has hooded eyebrows, but okay. Let's try that again.